everyone, so today's video is going to be my official first book review video, and my first book that I chose to review is called The Big Kitty. I will say this, that it took me a really long time to read. I kind of lost interest in it. So like I said, it's called The Big Kitty. It's a Sunny and Shadow mystery. Sunny and Shadow are the two main characters, Sunny being the human, Shadow being the cat. So, the reason why I put this down was because, okay, let me start off by saying that I love the fact that in this book, the author did include point of views from the cat. So you got to read sections that pretty much the cat was telling you. So I thought that was really cute and really fun to read. But the reason that I didn't like it is because I didn't like reading about some of the incidents that the author put the cat or put Shadow into. I just felt really sorry for him, and I just kept putting the book down. Like I don't want to read about that. No, I mean, it wasn't terrible things. Like I'll just tell you one particular event where someone tries to kick him often. He's always like trying to be kicked, and at one point in the book he is kicked. So and that just totally broke my heart, and I had to put the book down. I know that's probably silly of me, but I am a huge cat lover, and I just didn't like how she kind of wrote out the cats. And Ebates is another character in the book. She is the character that she is considered the cat lady in the book, and she was the owner of Shadow. She was actually the owner of lots of cats. She is also the victim in this book. She comes across, thinks she wins the lottery, but she loses her ticket, and that's basically the whole book. Everyone is looking for this ticket. That is another thing I didn't really like about the book. It was just so drawn out. I felt like it was just too much. I mean, and I wasn't crazy about Sunny's father either. He would have bad thoughts towards the cat, and because Shadow and kind of finds Sunny in sort of, I guess all this happens in the beginning where Ada's Bruins. She's an older lady, and of course she becomes the victim. Animal shelters have to come in and get all her cats, and there's so many cats, and my heart just goes out to all those poor little kitties. But anyway, Shadow gets away, and he kind of latches on to Sunny. So of course Sunny takes him home, and she lives with her father right now. She used to work in New York as a journalist, but had to move back to Kitty Harbor to take care of her father, who has gotten ill. So she is just here in her little bitty hometown, living with her father, taking care of him, and Shadow kind of finds her, and she takes him in. But her dad is not excited about the cat being in the house, and he does certain things to the cat, and that's what I say, the little incidents that happen throughout the book that I really didn't like. So that's what kind of made me put the book down and not really want to pick it back up. It had been in my car so long that I guess the heat kind of melted, the adhesive melted, and it came apart from the actual book. The reason I started reading it is because when we got our new car and I had to get all my stuff out my old car, this was in it. So I was like, you know what, I need to see what happens to Sunny and Shadow. So that's what made me kind of pick it back up. And I just finished reading it a couple weeks ago, and it actually ended up to be okay. Like I said, I wasn't crazy about it at all, but it actually was okay. Now, by the time it got to the end, like I said, it was really drawn out. She did, like, Sunny did have, like, sort of a love interest in the book, but it took a really long time to get to that point. His name is Will Price, and he is a police officer, so he is doing the investigation on Ada Pruence's murder. They suspect her son, actually, Gordy Spruance, who is kind of like a loser sort of guy. So they sort of suspect him because he knows about the lottery ticket and he's looking for it as well. But before Ada was murdered, she had went to Sunny and asked Sunny if she could help. She had went to Sunny about it, and Sunny offered to help her find it. So that's what kind of happens. So like the next day, Sunny goes over to her home and discovers her dead in her basement, I think. So that's pretty much the whole book. Everybody is looking for this lottery ticket, and it is coming to like the expiration date of it. So yeah, but a lot of other things like happen in the middle. Not really. Not really much happens. Everybody is just looking for that lottery ticket, and Sunny keeps getting into all kind of little mishaps. Shadow keeps getting into all these kind of little incidents, and finally you get to the finale. But when you get to that point, you don't remember this character. So I had to go back and read to find out who this character was, because you don't hear about him. You hear about him, but in a different way. You don't actually get much of his true character. His true self is only mentioned, I believe, like one other time in the book, where his other self is mentioned a couple other times in the book, but of course you don't know who that is. But anyway, so yeah, so when it comes down to the finale, I was just like, okay, you know, everybody wins, I guess. But it was cute. It was a kind of cozy mystery type read. I just got a little bored with it, and like I said, and I didn't really like the way Shadow was treated throughout the book sometimes. But of course, Sunny treated him well. Others ended up treating him well too. So I mean, that's probably just me. I just have a big old sappy heart for kitties. I don't know, which is why I bought the book, because this beautiful little cat on the front, and I had to get it and read about it. And like I said, I love how you can read from Shadow's point of view in the book. I really love that. It is super cute, and I giggled a couple times reading, you know, what's possibly going through his head. So yeah. Do I recommend it? It's kind of hard to say, because like I said, I kind of ended up liking it okay. I think I will pick up the next Sunny and Shadow mystery just to see how Sunny's doing. I mean, how Sunny and Will Price are doing, because their kind of romance happened towards more at the end of the book, and to see how Shadow's making out with his new life with Sunny. So yeah, I might pick it up again. It's definitely nothing to get excited over. But if you like just a cute little cozy mystery, you may like this. Like I said, the only reason I didn't like it is because of some of the incidents that happened with Shadow, and I just kind of, like I said, I kind of got bored with it. I don't know, but other than that, it ended up to be pretty good, and I probably will get the next one just to see what happens. So yeah, that is it. I think that's all I wanted to say about the book. Oh, and the book was written by Claire Donnelly. So yeah, so that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed the review. I know that I wasn't super excited about this review. I wanted to do this one because it was fresh on my mind. I actually have a stack of books right here to review, but one of them I think I'm going to have to reread, because I really loved the book, but there were so many things going on, and you were going from one direction to the next in the book. So it was like you really had to pay attention. So I think I want to go back. I might actually get the audio book to it and listen to it, and maybe I can give y'all a better review of it. But I really did enjoy that book. So yeah, so this one was the freshest on my mind, so I wanted to get it out there. And like I said, I have a stack of some more to tell y'all about, but that's going to be all for today. So I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.